Hi everybody, welcome to Shiva Sai channel. In this session, I would like to explain Thevenin's theorem. The statement of Thevenin's theorem is any linear bilateral network consisting of number of sources and resistances can be replaced by a single voltage source in series with a resistance. That voltage source is known as Thevenin's voltage and the series resistance is known as Thevenin's resistance. It means to say that any complicated network can be replaced by a single voltage source. This voltage or Thevenin voltage is the open circuit voltage between the terminals where the current is to be calculated. And the series resistance or Thevenin's resistance is the equivalent resistance between the same terminals looking back into the network, making all the sources equal to 0. All the sources equal to 0 in the sense, if it is a voltage source, it is to be replaced by a short circuit or by its internal resistance if it is a practical source. If it is a current source, it is to be made open in order to make it equal to 0. After finding out the Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin resistance, we have to construct the Thevenin equivalent circuit and replace the load resistance which was already removed, which was already opened. After connecting back the load resistance, the current passing through the load resistance is given by V Thevenin divided by the total resistance, that is R Thevenin plus RL. Let me go through the explanation part. Here I am going to consider an example. This is a network which has number of sources and resistances. Here we have got V1, V2 as the voltage sources and I1 is the current source. Number of resistances are connected in this network, R1, R2, R3, R4, and RL is the load resistance between the terminals A and B, in which we have to find out the current represented by IL. According to Thevenin's theorem, this particular complicated network can be replaced by a single voltage source known as Thevenin's voltage and a series resistance known as Thevenin's resistance. First of all, we have to make open circuit these terminals A and B and measure how much voltage is there between the terminals A and B. That open circuit voltage will give us Thevenin's voltage V Thevenin, and R Thevenin is the equivalent resistance between the same terminals A and B, making all the sources equal to 0. Means if it is a voltage source, it is to be short circuited. We have to short circuit, replaced by a short circuit. Similarly, V2 is also to be short circuit, and I1 is to be open circuit, is to be made open. And once we do that, find out the equivalent resistance between A and B. That will give us the magnitude of Thevenin resistance. And once we calculate the Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin resistance, this circuit can be redrawn as a single voltage source which is known as V Thevenin and a series resistance R Thevenin between the same terminals A and B. And now the current passing through this branch IL is given by IL is equal to V Thevenin divided by R Thevenin plus RL. So that is the beauty of Thevenin's theorem. Any complicated network can be redrawn into the simple circuit and one can find out the current passing through the respective branch. Next we shall go through some examples which are going to clearly explain the application of Thevenin's theorem. In order to illustrate Thevenin's theorem, let us go through a few examples. Here we have got example 1. In this problem, we are asked to find out the current passing through the 3 ohm resistance using Thevenin's theorem. First of all, let us name the terminals as A and B, where we have to find out the current. According to Thevenin's theorem, this complicated circuit can be replaced by a Thevenin's equivalent having one voltage source and a series resistance. The Thevenin voltage is nothing but the open circuit voltage across the terminals A and B. So first we have to open the terminals A and B and find out the voltage across them. The first step is to find V Thevenin. Let us open circuit the terminals A and B and redraw the circuit. We are going to have A, B. This is 8 volt source with the minus here and positive terminal here. 4 ohms, 6 ohms, and this is 2 ohms. Let us find out the current passing through the branch using current division rule. Here we have got 6 ohms and 4 ohms in series because as the terminals are AB are open circuited, the 6 ohms resistance and 4 ohm resistance will be in series. So 6 ohms, 4 ohms are in series, and the resultant will be 6 plus 4, that is equal to 10 ohms. And if you observe here, from the source of 8 volts, the total current will be coming in this way because this is positive terminal, and this will be dividing into two currents, two paths. This is I1 and another one is I2. So these two are in parallel. This branch and this branch, these two are in parallel. Hence 10 ohms and 2 ohms are in parallel. So the R equivalent will be equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. 10 into 2 by 10 plus 2. 20 by 12, which gives rise a value of 1.67 ohms. And the total current I is given by I is equal to 8 by V by R equivalent, that is 1.67, which is going to be 4.79 amperes. So this current I is 4.79 amperes divides between these two branches, and we need to find out the current passing through I2. So I2 is equal to total current 4.79 into opposite resistance is 2 ohms divided by total resistance is 2 plus 6 plus 4, that is equal to 12, which is equal to 0.798 amperes. So approximately you can take this as 0.8 amperes. And now we have to find out VAB here. In order to find out the value of VAB, let us assume the source of VAB here such that A is positive and B is negative. Let us consider like that. And this VAB is nothing but the voltage drop across the 6 ohms resistance. We can find out either way in order to have the magnitude of VAB or VThevenin. So here I am considering this as a path, this as a closed path. Here the current passing through this branch is in this way, and the magnitude is 0.8 amperes, so that the voltage drop is going to have the sign of positive downwards and negative upwards. The magnitude is 6 into 0.8, which is equal to 4.8 volts. So if you write Kirchhoff's voltage law for this loop, considering A as positive and B as negative, we are going to have VAB, which is equal to V Thevenin. I am writing down the equation VAB. Here positive is connected to negative, so the same sign will come for this voltage drop, VAB plus 4.8, and this is equal to 0. We get VAB is equal to minus 4.8 volts, which is equal to V Thevenin. Here we have got minus 4.8 because we considered that A is positive and B is negative, but the actual case here is B is positive and A is negative. Hence we have got minus 4.8 volts, which is equal to V Thevenin. Hence we get V Thevenin is equal to VBA. This is equal to positive plus 4.8 volts. This is how we have to find out the magnitude of Thevenin's voltage. And next let us find out the magnitude of Thevenin resistance, R Thevenin. And in order to find out R Thevenin, we have to first of all make all the sources as equal to 0. Here we got only one source, 8 volts, and in order to make it equal to 0, let us short circuit this. Let me write down the terminals A and B here. We have got a 6 ohms resistance, and this is another 4 ohms resistance. The source is made short, and another resistance is 2 ohms. And once we short circuit to these 2 points, the 2 ohms has no significance and it will be opened. Now the magnitude of RAB, which is equal to R Thevenin, is nothing but the parallel combination of 6 ohms and 4 ohms. Hence 6 into 4 by 6 plus 4, that is equal to 10, which gives rise to a value of 2.4 ohms. Once we have got the magnitude of Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin resistance, we can construct a Thevenin's equivalent. The Thevenin's equivalent will be so I am writing down, this is plus and this is minus. One voltage source and series with one resistance between the terminals. This is B and this is A. The magnitude of Thevenin voltage is 4.8 volts and the magnitude of Thevenin resistance is 2.4 ohms. Now connect back the 3 ohm resistance which we have removed earlier. This is the 3 ohm resistance. Now the current passing through the 3 ohm resistance, I3, is equal to 4.8, that is voltage source divided by the total resistance is 3 plus 2.4, which is equal to 4.8 by 5.4, that is equal to 0.88 amperes flowing from B to A. This is how we can simplify the problem using Thevenin's theorem.